Hi there, this is Phil Simborg again with a position that gave me some real problems here. It's a money game. Red's holding a 2 cube and has a 6-5, and obviously you have two choices. Do you run to get off the backgammon and maybe save the gammon, or do you stay and try and hit a shot, which might win the game some of the time and will certainly get you off the gammon if you hit the shot? Which is better here? Give it some thought, think about how you would do it. You can pause this video and take some time, and then I've got Matt Congeyer sitting next to me here. He's visiting Chicago, and I bought him dinner, so he's paying for it now by giving me some free advice. So Matt's going to tell us what he would do and why, and how to evaluate this and how to look at positions like this. So take a couple seconds and pause the video, and then come back and let's hear what Matt has to say about how he decides whether to run or whether to stay in a very, very common problem like this. So, are you ready? Okay, here's Matt Congeyer, very, very proudly staying at number 5 giant in the world after being number 5 giant in the world. At least I moved up, Matt. You didn't move up at all.
I'm very consistent.
Put it too close to your mouth.
So, what I would look at here is if you come out with the 6-5, so you say you played at the 13, then blue's going to be off in 3 rolls, but he's a favorite to miss with an ace, so usually he's going to be off in 4, but sometimes off in 3. And after that happens, let's say it takes him 4 rolls. So say he rolls poorly.
Let's show them the way you showed me.
Yeah.
Let's say that blue takes one off and rolls an ace.
Right. And now you get 2 crossovers. Let's say you roll a 5-1 or whatever, 5-2, something like that. Now blue takes 2 more men off, and now you bring 2 more in, and now he takes 2 more men off. So he hasn't rolled a set, and he missed, and you still need a set to save the gammon, and even double ace wouldn't even work sometimes.
So by just simply counting the number of rolls it takes after the 6-5, assuming that he misses with an ace, which happens, he's favored to roll an ace in 3 rolls by quite a bit, then you're still going to get gammon if you run, so that tells you that you should run, right?
Wait.
Did I get something wrong there?
So if you're going to get gammoned by playing 24 to 13, you might as well stick around for the shot and hope to hit a deuce.
All right, but what if I get? Isn't there a chance that I'm going to get backgammon if I stay? How do I know I'm not going to get backgammon?
Well, he's got 6 checkers left, so there's not any roll that backgammons you immediately, and you could get backgammon. It's true.
All right, let's say he rolls.
Pretty unlikely.
Let's say he rolls a 2. Am I going to run this time? If I can?
Well, if you can keep us, if so, let's say you moved your 6-5. Let's say you slotted the ace and played 8 to 3 or something.
Okay, the 6-5.
Yeah.
The time before.
Would you run here?
Would I run here?
Yes. So
to get off the backgammons.
I guess we're supposed to run here.
Okay, so that tells me, if you're right, that I shouldn't be worried about backgammons, because it's only a 3-2 or a double 2 or a double 1 is going to keep me from running off the backgammon.
Right. The only time you're really worried about backgammons is when he rolls a set on the initial shake, and then you roll like a 3-2 or something.
I got you.
Now you get really concerned.
So even if I got stuck on that last roll, he still had 4 checkers left. He'd still have to roll doubles to get backgammon.
Right.
So I was wrong to be too worried about backgammons, and it's wrong to run here because you're probably going to get gammoned anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So I got it. What happens now if I have 1 more checker in?
Well, now he's got 6. He's got 3, with usually 4 rolls to get off, and you are probably going to get off in 4 rolls.
All right, let's do it again. I roll the 6-5.
Yeah,
Let's give him a 1, just like we did before.
Yeah, now you're a big favorite to save
now
the
I
gammon.
come down, and he comes in with
like
1.
A big favorite to save the gammon if he rolls an ace.
He's got 1, 2, 3 rolls, and I've got 2 rolls
right
to bring him in and take a checker off. So the 1 extra checker if I'm not smart enough to just do this all in my head, I can do this I can visualize this over the board and count the number of rolls it takes to come in. That's very simple. So
yeah, it can be. But,
so if it's that simple, why the hell did I buy you a nice dinner? I bought you too expensive a dinner for this.
But it can be also complicated too. It can be simple or it can be complicated. So let's see.
Oh, it's close.
In this one, it's close. But what if we move this checker here?
Now I miss with an ace. My last coming in a roll.
Right.
I miss with an ace.
Correct. And now it's very, very close.
Super close.
Okay.
I got you. Okay. Well, thank you, Matt. This makes it a lot easier to figure out. It isn't brain surgery, that it just takes a little bit of time to work it out over the board. Now, I'm going to tell a little bit of a secret about Matt. I showed him this position before we recorded this video, and it took him a little bit longer to make the decision to actually do the counting. And so the point is that even if you're one of the best players in the world, you just don't go on automatic and say, oh, this looks right, I'm just going to do it. You actually stop and you count the number of rolls and you try and figure out where you're at, and you have to play each play and look at it both ways. But what Matt didn't do on this recording that he did when we did this live is he also figured out how often you leave a shot and how often he thinks you might win. If you stay back, what are your odds of getting a shot? Well, if he doesn't roll a 2, if he rolls doesn't roll a 2 or doesn't roll doubles, you're going to get a shot, and you're going to hit it enough times to you'll always save the gammon when you hit it, and you might even win a few games because you might pick up a second checker, and you could also win without the second checker. So there's a whole lot of reasons to stay.
And that's the big reason to stay back. It should be pretty clear that you're going to save more gammons by coming out, but you can always win the game if you hit a shot, which is a huge turnaround.
Okay, Matt, thank you very much, and I hope this position was helpful to you. Bye-bye.